Hey, kia ora, team. Good morning to you. A bit of a a bit of a shocking live stream, unplanned and unprepared for. But we are learning in the last sort of 20 minutes that Efeso Collins has passed away after collapsing at an Auckland charity event. Utterly shocked, utterly shocking for lots of reasons. One of which is how quickly the news came out. I got a message, like a notification on my phone, probably half an hour ago, that Efeso Collins had passed away. Had collapsed about a half hour ago, and then I just got another notification that said Efeso Collins has died after collapsing at an Auckland charity event. Utterly shocking. Yeah, unhappy, a sad loss indeed. 49 years old. Richie says, morning Pat, I'm about to go out. What shocking news this morning. So sad. Oh my God, I was thinking how much I loved his speeches in Parliament yesterday. Obviously, there's not a heck of a lot we can share at the moment, as in causes of what went on, but the story at the minute just says this. Green MP Efeso Collins, 49, has died after collapsing at a charity event this morning. Emergency services rushed to treat the first-term MP after he collapsed. He was participating in a charity event for Child Fund in Auckland's Britomart when the incident occurred. Staff at the scene were visibly emotional and crying as medical work appeared to stop on Collins. Yeah, that's shocking, to say the least. An organiser told One News he had died. I wonder if that means technically it needs to be confirmed. It was very quick to go from collapsed in the news to died. So an organiser said that's the case. I guess from a news and journalistic point of view, probably needs to have more confirmation than that, but obviously there are reports by the staff at the scene that medical work had stopped on Collins. Staff and emergency services are gathering around the body outside Britomart for prayer and remembrance, led by Dave Littell, who is a man with a lot of mana in the community. The Green Party have been approached for comment. Obviously it's too soon for any of that. News Hub's reporting it. News Hub understands Green MP Efeso Collins dies after collapsing at a charity event in Auckland. There's probably not much more to add. Green MP Efeso Collins has died after collapsing while participating in a charity run in downtown Auckland on Wednesday morning. Okay, so it's a charity run. I don't think One News was reporting that. And look, we're not going to speculate, obviously, but people in the chat are talking about heart attacks, etc., etc. I have a friend of mine who, when he was 40, maybe not quite 40, in the Round the Bays in Auckland, doing a jogging round the bays, had a heart attack. He didn't pass or anything. There's Chewy texting us all saying, seeing the news about Efeso, and I'm going to say yes, I'm live right now. And Chewy will be working, so he won't be able to jump in, but I mean, if he's on a break or something from his job, maybe he'll jump in on his phone. Green MP Efeso Collins has died after collapsing while participating in a charity run in downtown Auckland on Wednesday morning. News Hub understands Collins was taking part in Child Fund water run to raise funds to support local communities in the Pacific from 9 a.m. in Auckland's Britomart when he collapsed. Utterly shocking. I mean, yeah, utterly shocking. I was thinking maybe, we'll go have a look. Where should we have a look? Let's have a look at RNZ and see what they're saying at the minute. We need more information. Charity event, RNZ understands, taking part in the run. Yep, collapsed. He was married and the father of two. Oh my God, make it worse. Collins was of Samoan descent, and it's so weird saying Collins was. Just so quickly how this news has come out. Collins was of Samoan descent and raised in South Auckland's Otara. He spent 3 terms in Auckland Council, serving as the chairperson of the Otara Papatoetoe local board And as Manukau ward councillor, he was among the leading contenders for Auckland's mayoralty in 2022. He most recently joined the Green parties and was elected into Parliament in the last election. At the time, he said he was, quote, elated and humbled to be elected. Shocking. News Talk. We'll go news. That's not how to spell News Talk. News Talk ZB, see what they're saying. Green MP. Actually, why don't we listen live as well? See, because that'll be talkback going on right now. Let's just see what they're saying, what people are saying on News Talk ZB as well.
Well, thank you. Yes, on Nature Boy. Nature Boy didn't hear the call but heard the sting played repeatedly yesterday. Good on him, says Matt.
What?
It's fantastic to see there are young people seeing right through the corrupt system most of us are slaves to.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Thrive in your freedom and know your value is in getting the slaves to question their servitude and serfdom within a system that increasingly serves the interests of...
This can't be live.
You didn't really forward his details to authorities, did you? That would be a big disappointment to me and a betrayal of confidence. Matt, I'd never send anybody's personal details. No. I was saying I might send the call, him and Barbecue Man, but I'd never send
Surely this can't be live on ZB. I must have clicked on the wrong thing.
Even if we had their addresses. No, I would not. No. And I haven't done it yet, and I'm so slack I probably won't. Caleb says, Kerry, I was on the dole for a few months in 21.
Okay.
Nobody can ever complain.
I'm stopping that. News Talk ZB is benefit bashing. I'm going to click on listen live. Just make sure this is live. When one of our serving MPs, I'm going to push play, so I'm assuming this is live.
Ministry of Social Development. And have they been as helpful as Caleb found them? A lot of people would have been in your boat in 2020, 2021, 2022, and after the GFC. People with talent and people
Front
with
page of News Talk ZB,
abilities,
Green MP Efeso Collins dies after
and
collapsing at Auckland event.
And
on air on News Talk
I'm
ZB,
glad.
they're smashing
That's what
beneficiaries.
JobSeeker's there
What?
for. To help you when all of a sudden you find yourself out of a job, to get back into another one. So, yay, it's working, and
Surely
I'm really glad they were
this
able
can't
to
be
assist
live.
you back into work, because that's what you wanted to do, not whistle through the
Surely.
wheat fields. News Talk ZB 1022. This month, save on hard finishings.
I mean, what? That can't be live. Did she? Oh, she said 1022. She said 1022. So that's live. So there is a serving member of Parliament, a father of two, has just passed away unexpectedly, and News Talk ZB is currently talking about everything is okay if you're on the benefit and you got to get off. What the fuck is these guys on? Green MP Efeso, this is the ZB report. Green MP Efeso Collins has died after collapsing while participating in a charity event in central Auckland. Collins was taking part in the Child Fund. Well, I need to hear the end of this ad break, actually. I'll just put it down low. Someone's getting some free advertising. Because if it's not mentioned after the break, Collins was taking part in the run. It says that emergency services were doing CPR and defibrillators to treat the MP and continued to work on him for an hour. Organiser for the event confirmed to the Herald he had died at the scene. St John's spokesperson said response teams were on the scene with one ambulance and one rapid response vehicle. A representative for the event said Collins was happy and jovial in the moment before he collapsed. Everyone's just shocked. People working at the event jumped into action very quickly and started performing CPR on him. Everyone's just waiting here, praying for the best outcome. Obviously very upset, shocked, upset. Eyewitness said the incident happened a few minutes before the race winner was announced. They just turned around, they just announced the winner and everyone was standing around. Then there was a scream. I turned and he's collapsed to the ground. The event was held, attended by a number of high-profile Aucklanders, including Dave Littell and Maddie McLean, Hilary Banker. Littell has been beside Collins as paramedics and staff, emergency staff, including firefighters, helped provide medical treatment. A witness said as emergency services arrived, many of the participants and staff became emotional. There were lots of tears. He was taking part in a water run race, etc., etc. I just want to go back into, and Dave says defibrillator definitely confirms cardiac for sure. We have to hear the end of this ad break. I cannot believe that we've just turned into News Talk ZB and they're benefit bashing when one of our MPs has just unexpectedly died. And this was 9:33 a.m. was the report. Let's just have a listen again. Gotta see it. Time check, 10:26.
Very, very sad for Efeso Collins' family. It looks like a gorgeous family too. Wife and 2 little girls. He's worked a lot for his own people in South Auckland.
Oh, good Lord.
Students at university. Was in the mayoral race for Auckland, and now, of course, a list Green MP.
And now you're going to go into a conversation about
and
this?
then helping out a charity, and that's the way it ends.
Or are you going to go back to benefit bashing?
49, I think. Which seems absurdly young. So very sad for the Greens and for, more specifically, his large extended family. Nate, hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lovely chat as always. Very sad to hear for Efeso Collins and the Green team. Hey, just wanted to make a few quick points on both yesterday's chat around Nature Boy and I guess today's chat around obesity.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I guess also my time, like through COVID, like you just
look. I mean, I get it. Talkback callers come through. They talk about what they want to talk about, but talkback callers talk about what the host is talking about mostly. Host drives it. I've sat, well, not in that studio because they've moved, but I have sat in that studio when a national event had happened, be it an emergency or a death, and you clear the boards and you talk about the event. I cannot believe.
Yeah.
And I started a business in building and landscaping, so I do landscaping stuff. So
I'm a bit dumbfounded. It should be wall-to-wall Efeso Collins. They should be on the phone getting people for commentary. Obviously, the Greens may not be ready to speak, but things like that. I'm shocked. But then again,
a little bit about the obesity side of it. I was
talking about
when I was younger, I had
people.
cancer, and they lopped out a bunch of my leg flights.
No, can't do anymore. That's shocking. That's shocking. Indeed, it's shocking. Well, guys, we just broke in super quick to give you the news. I didn't expect to be also being shocked by a news organisation not talking about the biggest news in New Zealand this minute, but rather talking about people eating too much and being on benefits. But I guess that is what it is. I'm just going to refresh the one news story one more time to see if there's anything new. I doubt there will be. Green Party have been approached for independent. No, it's all pretty much the same. Prior to entering Efeso lectured in teaching, education, and consulted in leadership development and cross-cultural communication, published research in youth gangs, and mentoring and developed youth mentoring programs. His bio on the Green Party website reads, he was the first in his family to attend and graduate from university and holds a master's degree in education. Efeso is married with 2 children and enjoys spending time with his kids at local playgrounds. Can be found on the odd Saturday reffing touch games or a netball and enjoys a good milkshake. He holds the Samoan Alia chief title of Anana from the village of Satufia in Savaii. Collins was the party spokesperson for a number of portfolios, including local government and Pacific Peoples. And then, I mean, who really wants to talk about this? But then there is someone else on the list to get in. Yeah, look, I'm not going everywhere, but this is exactly right. RNZ is talking about Efeso. ZB commercial interests takes priority. Nick, NZB bullshit. Are we not surprised? Yeah, no, I am surprised. And like I said, not to harp on about it because I've done that job. And should I go back one more time, or have I closed it down? Should I go back one more time? Give her a like, please be talking about what you should be talking about.
Yeah.
Have seemingly all been around excuses as to why we can't do things. For me, like I've had a rough start, or I'm overweight because of these problems, and it just seems.
Oh my God. All right, guys, listen, we're just popping into giving up some information for you. Yep, and no problems jumping in early. I was sitting in my studio doing some editing and stuff anyway, and I saw it and I thought we have to get in here and talk about this very sad news. Obviously, Chewy and I will be back tonight at 9 p.m. This will be... Chewy has posted 5 links. Let me just have a look if there's anything. Oh, he's posted the link to here. Gotcha. Yeah. Shocking news. There's really no other words. Herald. I'll just have a look. I mean, the problem with the news media is they all basically use each other's stories. So going to the Herald to see if there's anything different, there probably won't be. But let's get into the actual page. Efeso Green MP dies after collapsing at an Auckland event. I don't know. I'm not like saying conspiracy theories or anything. It's just it's quite different to have that announcement so quick. Meaning they'd normally wait, and like family would be informed, and to put out there publicly he has died before. I'm not saying his family wasn't informed, but so quickly I've never seen this before, that a high profile person passes away and like an hour later they're announcing, they collapse, and then an hour later they're announcing a death. I mean, maybe it's because there was lots of witnesses and there was already reports coming in, but we hope that his family would be notified. I mean, his children, I don't know how old they are, but if they're school age, would have been at school. Yeah, all right. Obviously, this will be a big part of what we're talking about tonight. We'll see if there is any more information. Yeah, I guess that's what Mahmood is saying as well. Died in a very public place. He stopped working on it, apparently no hiding it. No, that's true. But the news media can still go, we need to let his family, I mean, he's only 49. He's probably still got living parents, that kind of stuff. Everyone needs to know before it comes out in public. Imagine, I'm not saying this has happened, but could you imagine finding out that someone you know and love, or a friend of yours, or whoever it is, a family member, has passed away, and you find out through a breaking news story? Shocking. Okay, guys, we've touched on it all. We've had a look around. We've been shocked by News Talk ZB, and I guess we will continue this conversation as well as some other bits and pieces tonight at 9 o'clock. Thanks for joining us super quick for a quick 20 minutes, and we will see you tonight from 9 p.m. as we come back, and hopefully there'll be more information for us to share. But yes, all the heart feelings in the world out to the Collins family, to the Green Party as well, to people who knew. I'm just thinking maybe we'll replay the last conversation we had with Efeso, which was just a few months ago tonight. We'll see what happens. But all the love in the world going out to people who know him, people who love him, people who are associated with him, but most importantly to his family. I mean, to his wife and kids. What a terrible, terrible day for them. We'll see you tonight from 9 p.m. For the regular edition of Big Hero News. Be safe, everyone. Hug a family member today. This is the time to do it. And we'll see you tonight at 9.